Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about synchronicities. Have you just suddenly started experiencing synchronicities, like things you are thinking about started appearing all around you? Or sometimes it happens like we're thinking about one thing and then we hear a music in which the lyrics goes with the things we're thinking about. Or sometimes we're thinking about a certain person and that person calls us, and so on. Why those synchronicities are happening and what it means? Is there something the universe is trying to tell you? Or could we use synchronicities as the feedbacks of our vibrational change or the change in our vibrational frequency? So firstly, if we start with a great thinking by Carl Jung, who said, "The problem of synchronicity has puzzled me for a long time, ever since the middle 20s, when I was investigating the phenomena of collective unconscious and kept on coming across connections which I simply could not explain as chance groupings or runs. What I found were coincidences which were connected so meaningfully that their chance concurrence would represent a degree of improbability that would have to be expressed by an astronomical figure." And this is amazing because, sometimes we just can't explain how the synchronicities can happen, but if we go deeper into reflection of what we did in the past that those things started happening, we may recognize that we've started changing something, or we've placed our attention into something important and we've started obsessing over it, or we've started more frequently focusing onto that certain thing. And suddenly we've started seeing it all over the place. Like, for example, you are buying a car and suddenly you see that car all over the place. That could be a synchronicity. But what happens when we start, for example, shifting our emotional expression? Like, we start releasing the emotional blocks, or we start ascending on that emotional level by expressing gratitude, by daily meditation, by spending more time in nature, by doing more things we love. Suddenly our vibrational frequency will change, and suddenly we'll start experiencing more beautiful results in our lives. So often we may find synchronicities as the feedbacks that we're actually doing a great work, that we're actually changing our vibration. So for some people, synchronicities may happen in terms of numbers like 1111, 222, 333. Depends on what kind of beliefs you have about it, or what kind of understanding you have about numbers. And often we may see synchronicities in quotes, like you see a quote which appeared random somewhere on the feed, and you receive in that quote the exact message you needed to hear at that exact moment. It may happen as well with a video like this one, or whatever it is. Those are synchronicities, which are like affirming us that we are walking the right path, or that we need to make certain changes in our lives. So all we need to do is to pay more attention to the meanings behind the synchronicities, or to the messages that we may understand through the synchronicities that are happening in our lives. So this is why you're seeing them. You're seeing synchronicities because you're doing certain changes in your life. So the things that we call synchronicities may be happening before, but because you were not doing any major changes, your awareness was not changing, your consciousness was not changing much, and therefore you were not aware of the changes which may appear in your life. But once we start changing, right, we start thinking differently. And eventually we start feeling differently. And eventually we start behaving differently. And eventually, because of all that process, we start creating new results. And these new results will firstly appear through synchronicities as the feedback before the major manifestations that we are changing our vibration, that we are shifting our energy, that we are becoming a new version of ourselves. And we are in the middle of the process between who we are right now and maybe who we want to be. And we are doing a great work. We are doing a great job. But also we know things as negative synchronicities, as maybe negative or warning signs from the universe, which may remind us to change something, or to pause ourselves, or to quit doing something, or to stop forcing ourselves. For example, you may start experiencing certain delays in your life. Like whatever you want to do, you experience delays at it. Or you want to do something which seems important to you and suddenly you have problems with your computer, you have problems with Wi-Fi connection, you have problems with many different things. And deep inside you feel like you are not truly enjoying in doing that. Or you feel that tension in your stomach, like there's actually something more important you should do. You know, those are not actually negative synchronicities, but more like a warning signs we should recognize to pay attention to how we feel at this moment and what we actually need to do right now. Because, you know, sometimes, even when we have a lot of work to do, we actually need to take a pause and go outside for a run or for a walk or to do a workout or to take care of our minds or to take care of our spirits and meditate a little bit. And sometimes we need to become more loving to ourselves and to people around us. So once we learn to start reading those synchronicities which are happening around us, we may start living our lives with greater meaning and as well with greater flow, because we start recognizing that maybe our environment is more meaningful than we thought. Maybe there is a message in the experience that we are going through. Maybe in the challenges are actually deep lessons that the universe is bringing to us. So I hope that this video may explain you a little bit more why you are experiencing those sometimes weird events, which are actually beautiful things, which are reassuring to us that we are doing changes in our lives. So of course, the question is, are you doing beneficial changes, or are you doing changes which are decreasing your consciousness or your state of being or your level of vibrational frequency? You will find out that for yourself by the way you feel about it. And I hope this video can inspire you a little bit to move towards what feels the most natural to you. So my friends, this is it for today. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings and power. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. And I want to remind you we are still running a giveaway on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, where you can win a free print of the painting I Draw My Passion until tomorrow. Tomorrow we will pick the winner. So let's go and check it out. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. You're all truly appreciated. Till next time, one love.